We all know by now Sri Lanka is in a dire debt crisis. We also know that the ownership of 10% of these loans belongs to China. We have been telling you the reason as to why China has been continuously providing loans to Sri Lanka and the ulterior motives behind it. Under the guise of showing that they are our closest ally, what China did to us was that they offered more loans to us at a time the country was going through severe chaos. This example is more than sufficient to realize that China is an enemy who comes in the form of a friend and victimizes countries with their debt traps. In this video, we will explain to you the objectives and the impact of the plotting conspiracy carried out by China. Sri Lanka is currently in a hyperinflation situation. People are fighting their hearts out to make ends meet. There is no doubt that the corrupt, shameful rulers provoked by China obtained loans as they wished and did not spend the finances on projects that brought benefits, wasting money in a heartless manner. China provided us loans to the tune of more than $50 million from 1971 to 2012. 94% of these loans were obtained during the Mahinda Rajapaksa administration. It is quite debatable that China is not willing to restructure the loans, whereas countries such as the US, India, Japan, and other powerful nations are willing to restructure the loans. It's not that difficult to understand the conspiracy carried out by China. They do not provide the necessary solution to a problem. Instead, what they do is provide gradual solutions from time to time without providing a one-off solution. Isn't what they want is to drag the issue and put us into deeper trouble? What is China's intention to not restructure the loans when all global organizations, including the IMF, have said that the only solution Sri Lanka has is debt restructuring? If they are really an ally of Sri Lanka, why do they push us into the grave by not supporting us to come out of this crisis? China really likes to generate publicity to show off to the world that they are helping us. They provide us aid, publish them on social media, and they promote the helplessness of the innocent and take advantage of it. Are they trying to show to the world that we are begging for money? China continues to showcase their fake friendship towards Sri Lanka by promoting the sorrow experienced by the destitute. Furthermore, the corrupt, unsympathetic politicians still ink agreements with China to obtain more loans to invest in ineffectual projects. Some politicians behave as slaves and go behind China, showing their characteristics of slavery. The most recent example is the 20th commemoration of the China National Congress. The conference was held at the Shangri-La Hotel to mark the occasion. Prominent figures from various political parties participated in this conference. Chinese President Xi Jinping's speech was broadcast live. Our politicians did not forget to rise from their seats for the Chinese national anthem, showing their utmost. What action did he take? What is the role of the Sri Lankan ambassador? An ambassador of a country is responsible to voice his concerns about the country he represents inside the country he's in service. The biggest concern here is that there are no whereabouts to be found of our ambassador to China, Dr. Palitha Kohana. It is doubtful as to what is the silent endeavor carried out by the ambassador, agreeing to the terms of China and getting paid from Sri Lanka. What does the country reap from an official who cannot properly render his service? There are clear signs of a conspiracy shown by China, providing us small-scale monetary aid, fertilizer, fuel, and so on and so forth, and not giving a one-off solution. What is China up to?